Hey, how's it going? I am the Sanguiem, and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. So last episode we went to the end, we killed the dragon, and we got a couple of other things, one of which was the elytra, which I think I put in... I think I left it in here somewhere. There it is, yeah, elytra, it's in the shulker box. But we're not going to do a whole lot of flying. Pretty much everything we need is right here in this little area, so... yeah, I'm not going to really mess with the elytra too much. But it's good to have, you know, for traveling reasons. So today I'm going to be making a house. One for me. Something I can stay in. And I had a thought of having maybe my house underneath of the brass building. I'm torn, you know, I'm torn. Because for one hand, we can make an andesite building. And I even know where I'd want it too. I'd want it right here. Like, this would be a great spot to put like a house building for me. But the problem is, it would have to look ruined, you know? To match the everything else. But if I make it underneath the big brass building as a basement, I can make it look however I want. But the problem with that part is I gotta dig it out and I gotta have a spot for a stairwell, you know? Well, I suppose I could somehow incorporate the elevator, but I don't know, I like the elevator. I like its design. Decisions. I could put it near the smeltery and have the smeltery deeper. Just an excuse to have a deeper smeltery. You know, I just realized there's a space behind this workshop here. Maybe we could make a staircase behind it, huh? Maybe right here? Probably over here, though. Alright, there we go. We can put it here. And best of all, I kind of want to incorporate my house with the maintenance tunnels. So, maybe I could make it to where the underneath of this is a little bit better, you know? A little easier to access some of this stuff, so that instead of having to use some scaffolding in here to head down, I can just go to my basement. Alright, so let's, I think it'd be easier if I did this in the form of a time-lapse, so let's go ahead and do that, huh? Alright, so scratch that, we're not doing stairs, we're doing an elevator. I decided to place a hole over by the storage system. And we're going to have a button that kind of just sends it down whenever we want to descend into the basement. Next up was actually digging out the space. Now, I wanted the basement to not feel as big as the rest of the building, but still big, you know? So it's going to have a high ceiling, and just a little, like, a tip from me. When it comes to digging out large spaces by hand, I like to kind of layer the digging a bit. Like, this room is going to be 7 blocks tall, so I shave off the first 3 blocks, and then 3 more, but I leave a layer of stone in between, so I can still decorate without needing a bunch of scaffolding blocks to get up there. Next up was a very lengthy resource gathering process, where I gather more palm wood, and a lot of quartz actually, which, while mining for and fixing my shovel in the process, I found this nether dungeon right by the path to the fortress that had a magma cube spawner in it. Now that, I guess, has some potential, so maybe we'll do something with that in the future. Now the quartz was for something called the Portality Portal. This portal will allow us to connect with other factories we make in the future. And while it is impossible for us to turn it on until Chapter 3A, it's just nice to have, and we can utilize its full potential later down the road. The next step was digging out a big area to put, like, trophies and whatnot. And, like, maybe an enchanting table? Make it look like a big ol' library of sorts. And yeah, this room should do just fine. Just enough space to put whatever I want in it. And then I move on to perhaps one of the most important rooms in a house. The bedroom. I mean, I need a bed. So I'm just gonna put the bed over here next to the lift. Yup, more pillagers, but guess what? This particular group of pillagers dropped the final charm fragment I needed to make the pillager charm. So I went ahead and put that together immediately, and it's pretty good. I mean, not only do pillagers not attack me, but ever since I put it on, I haven't seen a single group of pillagers spawn around the valley. So this charm must prevent them from spawning. The next thing I worked on was the elevator itself. I made it so that when you push a button, a piston would pull down the platform. Then, after a second, it would just, push it back up. So that way we don't need to do anything complicated, like have a button to call the elevator or anything. Okay, so now that those rooms are built, it's time to put some more things in them. One being the Foundry. So I have all these magma blocks here, and I'm turning it all into scorched brick to make the Foundry. And the reason I want a Foundry is so that we can melt that diamond armor and anything else, really. But apparently that's not good enough. You need blazing blood as fuel, and we don't have that yet. But we'll get there eventually. And finally, I put some books in the library area for the enchantment table, and I make myself a bed in the bedroom. Look at this! We now have a basement to the big brass building. A nice little area where I can kind of just put whatever I want down here, really. Got a nice bed here. A nice library area where I can put like trophies and all that and do some enchanting. Got an enchantment table up these here stairs. With some, looms to look like empty bookshelves. I found out you could place books, so I did that. Got barrels for book storage. But yeah, this is kind of what I was hoping for, just seeing some of the magic that's underground. Just see it exposed here. Kind of decorate it up with these brackets and all that. Oh, and I have a cuckoo clock. It chimes midday and at the time that you are able to sleep. And of course, we now have a Foundry here. Thought, why not? I was gonna just extend the melter, and I thought, why not just, make a Foundry? And then I thought, why not replace, the whole smeltery? Why not just replace the whole thing with Foundry? Well, that's the thing. Apparently a Foundry is quite special. I think we've talked before about how you can take stuff like dust and turn it into not just 3 nuggets, but 1 nugget of lead. Well, the smeltery can take dust and turn it into 6 nuggets. So, unless you are specifically trying to make another type of metal out of another, like practicing metallurgy of some sort, this is what one would prefer when processing, ores. So it's good to have both. And now that we have a Foundry, we can actually smelt these up. Because we needed something hot enough. Right? Right? Right. Oh, no! You need blazing blood. I'll have to use up that lava in there, but I do have an idea for that. See, now we talk about this here portal. So this thing is unusable, but it's here for later. I've been messing around with the portality mod in a creative world to figure out how it works. And it's actually pretty nifty. See, you can go to any other portal you've set up like this, like anywhere. It just requires a constant power flow. And what I have here is an energy module on output. I'm thinking, what if we have the main source of power for the main factory over there in the nether? Like, just this giant power device that uses the lava from the nether as fuel. And since it's in the nether, it will be considered infinite. And then the energy module here is, so it can power itself. Like a self-powering portal. Because I think these things kind of act like chug loaders. I don't know how else they can activate, because I imagine both portals need to be powered for it to work. But how does it know it's powered unless it's loaded, But that's another cool thing, is you can put in a fluid module, like we have an energy module, and we could make blazing blood at the factory and just pipe it to this here Foundry. But yeah, this is something for another day. I think this will make getting between dimensions and far off areas much easier, once we have this set up. But I think we're not going to be able to utilize this until we have the nether factory up and running. There's a couple of things I'd like to do this episode. And one of them is kind of just figure out how Buddycards work. I kind of want to read into the Tinker stuff to figure out how Tinker things work. I have an encyclopedia of tinkering that I just made. as is evident with this. Oh, and don't worry about this thing over here. This thing is crafting black stained glass for the Invar factory. That's being built in the background. It's run out of materials for it, but it is clearing out a void underground so that there's space for it. So it's still hard at work. Oh, wait. There is actually one more thing I wanted to talk about. This. I can't believe it. Like, there was a map the whole time. I think I explained a little bit of it in the time-lapse, but I just kind of want to show off. Like, this is the land I've claimed. This is the perimeter of the Invar factory, by the way. It's quite big. It's bigger than the whole valley. And then down here, I have this little section where the starting hill is. And if you look at the claimed chunks... Oh, I can't look over there, but trust me when I say these are force-loaded, so that way the sugarcane farm and the wheat farm are still actually running. And because of that, I wonder if I should actually set up a wool farm, because I never did that. I kind of just went over there and just sheared them. So first off, Buddycards. There's a Binder 1, Binder 2, Binder 5. They all seem like they have to do with different sets. Then there's the Buddycard guidebook, which is just one card next to it. Okay, I think we should start off with that. Let's get a guidebook that can kind of tell us what to do. Okay, we have Tomato here. Let's get that guidebook. Welcome to the world of Buddycards. Buddycards are collectibles you can find and collect all over your world. Happy collecting. Buddycard sets. An explanation of the various sets of cards you can collect. Base set of Buddycards is the most common ones you'll find around your world. There are 27 in total, but many more when you consider shiny variants and grades. In order to get base set cards, you must find base set packs. Most vanilla structures. You can also find packs rarely by killing younger zombies, villagers, and zombie villagers. Base set packs, as with most packs, will give you 4 cards in total, with only one of them being a shiny variant. The cards come in 4 rarities: common, uncommon, rare, and epic. You can tell them apart by the colors on the corners. The card numbers 1 to 12 are common with no colored corners. 13 to 21 are uncommon with 2 yellow corners. Card numbers 22 to 25 are rare with 4 blue corners. And cards 26 to 27 are epics with 2 yellow, 2 purple corners. Both shiny and non-shiny variants have the same odds. The base set medal can be earned by getting all 27 cards, shiny and not shiny, of the base set. When equipped, it will give you speed 1. Okay. The medal can also be enchanted with Buddy Binding and Buddy Boost. Buddy Boost 1 will upgrade the medal, give speed 2, and Buddy Boost 2 will upgrade it to give it speed 3. Well, Buddy Binding, an enchant that you get on medals and binders. When you die, an item with Buddy Binding would normally drop on the floor and eventually despawn. It has a chance to stay in your inventory after death. This goes up with every level, from 56 to 80 to 100. Alright, so I think that's the gist of it, but I'm gonna read through the rest of this real quick and try to figure out, like, if there's anything different about any of these other sets. Okay, so these card sets are pretty much all the same. There's just different ways to obtain them. Like, some of them, like the Create set, Aquaculture, and Farmer's Delight, you have to grind up the packs or cards themselves and do some processing to make the packs. And I see the Create one gives you haste, Aquaculture gives you luck, and Farmer's Delight gives you something called nourishment and comfort. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's what it gives you. Personally, the Nether set seems to intrigue me the most, as it gives you fire resistance and a couple other things. Yeah, speed and strength. Like, I think that's kind of nice. Alright, then we have helpful items. Oh boy. Alright, one moment. Okay, so the gist of this is, I mean, you can display your cards, you have an ender binder, it's like a binder, ender chest. Grading sounds really unnecessary, so I won't be doing it. It basically gives your card like a rank, and it does nothing but just say what it ranks as. The vault holds more than a binder, but it's just a block. Mystery packs have 9 cards instead of 4, but they're very expensive. Luminous, a somewhat rare ore that has various uses. Luminous seems like it's its own thing, so we're kind of just going to gloss over that. Enderlings can be found wandering around the lands and will gladly willing to trade some cards with you. I think we saw one of those when we went to the end. Yeah, one of these guys. So they trade with Xylix, an extremely rare material only Endermen have access to. Unlike their elders, the Enderlings will gladly trade with it. Buddy Steel. Buddy Steel is a useful material. Extremely useful resource you can create by combining the magical essence of lapis and the power of Buddycards into iron. So that's what that's all about. Enchantments. Extra page I didn't look at. Adds pages to your binder. Okay. I think I understand now. Oh, and I can hold control to open the book. Oh, it's kind of like the Ponder, but... Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, well then, I guess we better make a binder, huh? What kind of binder should we make? You know what? I do like me the color red. Okay, so here's the nether pack. You can't craft them, so let's open it. A crybaby. I guess this is the crying obsidian. Triple. Mad, not all three faces fit on the card. It's a shiny 24. Ooh. So that's actually a good one. Brick. They're fun. Yeah, I got 2 triples. And if I want to make a Buddycard binder, I need to combine them. So let's open another one. A lucky pull. What does that mean? Get an epic rarity card. I'm guessing that's the breaker. And it's shiny as well. Hot pot. A little bit of pinch. I got 2 crybabies. I think it's better to combine the common ones to make the binder, so that we can hold on to those rarer ones. We should get the duplicate, of course. Take the brick one, and I'd say basil. And now we have a Buddycard binder. And we can kind of like throw them in there. Guessing it'd be better to organize them, but this is probably fine. And we can enchant this with extra page so that there's even more space in this. Now, how do you combine them into like a set? Like what guarantees you a set? You know what I mean? Put this here. Put all my Buddycard stuff in here. Raised from Farmer's Delight. Yeah, apparently these things just, you know, you can literally farm them. They can pop up in your crops. Now, I have some problems with that. First off, this means that there needs to be something in place. If I was to make that farmland up above with wheat and all that, there has to be a system in place that will actively sort out these cards from being processed, you know? So I need to watch out for that. I got a lot of frame dropping issues going on. This place is starting to get a little... Uh-oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I got a lot of, Oh, there it goes. There it goes again. Okay, I think I may have fixed it. Emphasis on may. We'll find out in a little bit if the game starts, you know, being weird. But while trying to figure out what was causing all this, I went over to the cannon, and guess what? It's done clearing out space. But yeah, look at this hole! I don't want to look at it too much because, you know, spoilers, you know? Let's wait till the thing's actually built, huh? Okay, so, now that we have this hole here, let's go Invar Factory instead of Buried, because Buried, it's a much bigger blueprint than the actual factory. Meanwhile, should I potentially try and get the other Buddycards? Like the basic. Should I try going for the basic Buddycards before I move on to the other stuff? You know, just so that I can, like, free of conscience, I can just throw all of my new packs that I find out in the world, you know, into a grinder to make the other packs, you know? Because I know I already have everything that could be useful from them, so I just grind them up. I'm kind of leading to yes, especially since I have like 33 of these packs. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and open a couple of these. And you know what? Let's actually try to organize this somehow. Let's keep opening some more buddy packs, huh? I'll skip to when I've opened all of them, or at least as many as it takes to make a whole set, if that is what ended up happening. Oh! Base set. Oh ho ho! Look at that! I have a medal. Snowbell. She's the prettiest form of water. So now I have a full set here. I decided to split them up between non-shiny and shiny. Apparently that fully fills out the binder too. I have this now. So if I put this on, I am faster indefinitely. That's kind of nice. Alright. And I can enchant this. Buddy binding and buddy boost. Can I just throw it on the enchanting table real quick? Yep. Oh, there's buddy binding, but I was kind of hoping for buddy boost. Well, I guess I have an excuse to look out for buddy boost. And I was right to, you know, try and get these cards open. I have the full pack, so honestly, I don't really have to, open up any more of these. So I can go ahead and just destroy these. Seems like grinding them up is the best way to do things. Away they go! Oh, how colorful. Oh wow, that took a hot second. But yeah, got some shredded buddy cards. Now, I kinda want to make some create sets next. Create just gives you haste, but, I mean, haste 2 with efficiency 5. If I had that indefinitely, I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, upgrading it with buddy boost gives you haste 3. Haste 3, efficiency 5. Indefinitely. That sounds pretty good to me. So I have 31 shredded buddy steel. I need to mix these with buddy steel nuggets, so I need to at least make one thing of blend. And I could grind up some of the extra cards here. Yes, like Yang here. I can grind up 2 of these and end up with 2 more shredded buddy cards. There we go. Now I can make some more stuff with this. Alright, buddy steel blend. Let's fire that thing up. Forging buddy cards. Okay, so let's turn those into nuggets. Now, we have 30 of these shredded buddy cards that we can mix up. So we're gonna need 6 brass sheets, I believe. I believe it's 6. And you know what? That does remind me of the fact that, yeah, we don't have a blaze burner under this. Got a blaze burner up there. But here? None? Did I ever manage to put, blaze burner up here? I did. Okay. We could just use this. Give it some coal. This should give us some create packs. Yeah, look at it go. Alright. Now we have some packs. Recycling. Oh! Cool. Got an achievement. Select some cards into a pack of buddy cards from the create set. Yep. Also, I've decided just now on the spot, I'm just gonna have a buddy binder for each individual, like, set. Like, right now I have, like, this nether buddy card binder. I might as well go ahead and remove all the base sets and put them in their own, like, colored binder. Might as well be organized about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and open some. Choco, technically poison. Encased, slightly tougher than stone and wood. Conveyor, hard worker, carries a lot of items. Light, brighter than the sun. Alright. Open some more. Chrome, can be easily influenced. Night, darker than void. Zinc, fancy little things. Rose, she's such a gem! Alright, we already have some duplicates. We'll be taking those duplicates. Make a buddy card binder for it. There we go. Yeah, might as well open these other ones. Blueprint. It's just like Legos, I'm telling you. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is the last place I expected a reference like that. So there's our buddy card binders. I'll go ahead and swap out the base ones for the appropriate binder and get these nice and organized off camera. But there we go. Look at that. We're starting to do buddy card stuff, and it's already paying off. I already got speed. And if I can get buddy boost, we'll be going super speed. And you know what? I don't even know if I would like that or not. But it's nice to have, you know, in case for some reason we need to run. Now, I was also going to do some tinker stuff, but yeah, you know what, okay. I'll do some tinker stuff. But all I'm going to do is read through the book and kind of, you know, gloss it over, see what kind of stuff we're dealing with these days. Tier 1 materials. Cultivated tool practically grows more material when repairing. This repair is 50% more efficient. Oh, it's not ecological anymore. Putting wood on your tool was it was like putting mending on it, but it would just heal over time. It's not ecological anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. I always put wood on my tools. Sturdy, made from the strongest iron. What does that mean? It used to be magnetic. Dwarven, tool mines faster. I think that's kind of the same. Tool does bonus damage in hot areas, but less damage in cold ones. Is that how the... No, that's not how the nether one worked, is it? The netherrack tools? I think it was the other way around. It made it so that way, if you had a netherrack sword, you could attack things in the overworld, and it would just do more damage just because they weren't in a hot environment. Bloodbone, raging. Tool does more damage when the holder's health is low. Kinda cool. Fungal, tool slowly grows over slime. Tool consumes over slime instead of durability until it runs out. Not friendly towards tools lacking slime. Okay, so... gives a 5% chance of per level of regenerating over slime each second. Okay, so... slime wood it's basically ecological with extra steps. Heavy, hard to move while wielding, but it packs a heavy punch. A heavy punch, huh? Silver has smite, which makes pretty good sense. Tool does bonus damage to targets set on fire. So having something that's scorching while also fire aspect would be pretty good. Slime steel, overcast. Over slime, so that's the same as before, but I think it might be better. Steel tool is longer lasting, mines faster, and damages more. So it's basically iron, but better. Maintain tool mines faster when at higher durability. Not bad. Same with Tinker's bronze. Lacerating causes target to bleed, dealing additional damage. 50% chance of doing up to 5 damage over time. More damage at higher levels. Okay. Tasty, I know about that one. Enhanced. Rose gold does great with a bonus upgrade. Ah, okay. It gives you an extra slot. Temperate. Tool mines faster in extreme temperatures, so... like the nether, I imagine. Extreme heat or cold. Oh, cold as well. Getting bonus XP from killing mobs and mining blocks. Ooh! That's 50% per level from blocks and monsters. Does that mean you get XP just from mining normal blocks as well? Maybe. Maybe. Either way, such a thing would be nice for a mob grinder, you know? It'd be good to have a sword like this on an item frame by a mob grinder. Lightweight. This tool is incredibly light for its size, allowing you to attack and mine faster. What? The speed. 7.5! Oh my god! What's next? Overlord. Tool takes some of the durability as new overslime subjects. What does that mean? What does that... I don't get... It reduces durability by 15% per level. 66 of that going towards overslime. I'll have to come back to that one. Now, this is a new one. Momentum. Mining blocks increase your speed as long as you keep going. Wasn't that Ardite's thing? During combat, you deal more damage every time you hit. Yeah, that's normal. Blazing Bone. Tool deals multiplied damage when you are on fire. When you are on fire. Has 1% damage per second of fire. Up to 15% from lava's 15 seconds. Bonus reduced by fire resistance. Ah, so if you got fire resistance, that ain't gonna work. And then you have all your upgrades and all that. I'll look at things I haven't seen before. Fire primer. Increases the area effect of flint and bronze. Oh, it's a flint and bronze, huh? Increase the area of effect. Can you... Does that mean you can start massive fires? Boost experience from killing mobs and breaking blocks by 50%. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. Make it a little bit better. Netherite. 20% durability, 10% attack, 10% mining, increases the mining level. Makes it tool invulnerable when dropped. Very useful. Requires an upgrade slot. Offhand. Prevents using the main hand's interaction ability if the offhand is occupied. For example, an axe will not strip wood if a shield is in the offhand. On two-handed tools, this effectively makes it one-handed, allowing the use of the offhand again. Okay. I think I understand. Overforce grants 75 plus over slime per level. Okay. Reinforced. Reduces the chance that it has to take damage, so yeah. Soulbound, yeah. Tank. Increases the tank capacity of the tool by 9 ingots. Useful alongside abilities such as bucketing or melting. Tools that can hold liquid, hey? Light speed. Grants 1 plus mining speed per light level. So if you're in light, you go faster? And magnetic. Magnetic is an ability now. It's an upgrade, huh? If you're mining or attacking mobs, pulls items within 3 blocks towards the player, ignoring gravity. Each level adds 1 extra block of range. I can see that being useful on, like, a hammer or a shovel. Like the excavator, I mean. Anti-aquatic. Yes. Made of cooling. Grants +2 damage against mobs immune to fire, huh? Severing. 5% chance per level for a mob to drop its head or other body part. Against rare mobs, such as bosses, the chance is doubled. But wait, I thought there was already the cleaver, isn't it? Doesn't that just do it for you? Oh, sharpness. Slotless. Slotless modifiers do not require any slots. Makes the tool glow as if enchanted, just decorative. Overslime grants tools a second durability bar, which is consumed before the main durability bar. By default, the tool starts with 50 max, multiplied by... Alright. Worldbound. Alternative to netherite that makes tools invulnerable when dropped without requiring an upgrade slot. Does not give any stat... Okay, so this makes it invulnerable, but it doesn't, like, upgrade the stats, and it doesn't use a slot. Okay, that's cool. I like that option. And then you have additional... Wait, ability slot and upgrade slot. Wait, what's the difference? Abilities. Oh, okay. So there are 2 different slot types now. Gilded trades 1 ability slot for 2 upgrade slots. Okay. Luck. Unbreakable. Requires reinforced 5 and a netherite modifier. Oh my god. Oh, smell. Exchanging. Replace mine blocks with the block in the offhand. That's kinda nice. Increase tool's area of effect. Okay. Silky. Reach. Max distance. Ooh. Weapon abilities are most effective. Allows the tool to be used from both the main and the offhand. Tools with dual wielding have 80% attack speed or 90% speed and 70% damage. Or two-handed. Okay. Melting. Causes dropped items and attacked entities to be melted into the tool's tank! Also increases the tool tank capacity by 9 ingots. Tools with the melting have the ability to be filled and drained by interacting with fluid tank blocks. Oh my gosh. So if I use an axe or a sword with melting on it, on a blaze, I get blazing blood. And if I use it on a skeleton, I get milk! The milk sword. Could you imagine? Bucketing allows the tool to pick up fluids on use and place fluids when sneaking. Also increases the tool's tank capacity by 1 bucket and rounds it to the nearest bucket. Tools with bucketing have the ability to be filled and drained when interacting with... Okay, alright. Fire starter. Allows the tool to create fires on use. That sounds dangerous. But I could see how that would be useful if you had something that could, say, do more damage to mobs on fire. You know? That could be nice. Glowing. Causes the side of the target block to glow. That sounds really nice. Because the thing about the feral lantern is that it places lights everywhere around it, even in the sky. That's why the whole big brass building is lit up outside, because those feral lanterns just lit the whole thing up. It would be nice to have lights that are a little bit more, like they are invisible, but more contained, you know? I think this is a good way to do that. So yeah, I think I would end up doing this. Just have a dedicated torch tool. Pathing, so to make paths. Here's full of the stripping or tilling if present. Alright. Stripping, tilling, alright. In case you want like a Paxel situation. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Sorry, for a lot of you, this was probably quite a boring episode, but I kind of wanted to do this stuff anyway. And I'd rather do it on camera, you know, so that you guys can see me try to figure this stuff out and experience it. Plus, I needed something to do while waiting for the Invar factory to hollow the ground out so that, you know, I can replace that super memory-intensive blueprint with the not-so-memory-intensive one. And now that that void is there, I can start working on getting the materials for that. I think the bottom half of the structure is already built because I gave it materials ahead of time. So there's actually a lot less that we need to do now. Despite the fact that we have quite a few pages here. But alright, so next episode, I think we might work on the surface up there where the field area is. I think we might work on some sort of structure. I'm thinking we have some sort of building that can house the like a farming machine that goes around and collects all the crops and everything. But also, I want it to process it into food or just crops in general that could be sold for coin. I want this tower to be like the commerce building. Like it's gotta have so much money in it. Like, that's gonna be our main source of income, is this building. And I kinda want it over there in that corner. Ooh. Come here. Nice. Catalyzing gland. But yeah, somewhere in that corner over there, I kinda want a big old tower. And I'm still trying to figure out if I want to terraform the land a bit to make it look not so flat. Because, I don't know, farmland would be cool here and all, but it's just so flat. I don't know, I think it might be cooler if we had it's like hills of some kind here. That kind of went up to the tower, like maybe the tower was the top of the hill. I don't know, I'm gonna figure that out. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing, and remember, the Wasteland is watching. See ya.